Okay, so this is the first day back actually trading my combine account. My combine account got reset yesterday. I didn't take any trades yesterday, but today I took five, six trades maybe. How many trades did I take? I took six trades. Took six trades today. Crazy, freaking insane. Six trades. Um, yeah, six trades today. All losers. Not as far as direction, but as far as me being stopped out. Except for the first one. The first one was definitely a loser. Um, these two trades here made sense. This one here, I was up a good amount, and Um, I wish I took profit when we hit my level, but I was looking for a little higher in price wise, so I got burnt. These last This one here, I believe was a good trade, but I probably entered too soon, just a little too soon, because the minute I walked away from the trade, it freaking worked out. And then this one here, I was entering too early. Um, I was entering too early on this trade because this also sort of worked out. So I'm gonna go through all the trades. So this one here was a dumb trade. Um, Dumb meaning that I was going in the opposite direction of what I should have been trying to do. I was trying to force the trade, and I had valid reasons for wanting to force the trade. I'm not gonna lie, it was valid during the time. So this is the first trade. Price was breaking higher, um, but was struggling a little bit up here, and Q couldn't get above its resistance level or its supply zone throughout the entire session. And then this does not show it, but Nvidia was holding its supply zone as well. So I thought that maybe we could have went short. I tried to go short here. We had this nice movement here. It looked good. Price broke below, but I didn't really get the same thing with um, NQ. And this one ended up looking like it was going to be a winner, but ended up being an actual loser. So that one I closed out early when price started reversing strongly, and it just wouldn't seem like it was going to hold. I should have been looking for my entry up there. Um, I did miss a trade at the beginning that was right here on news, and I'm a little bit upset with that. I'll try to come to that later. So that was my first trade. I tried to go short, but we weren't really out of supply zone. We didn't really set up anything. We're out of the supply zone. Prices didn't show any signs of selling, you know. So maybe I need to add that if there are signs of selling or signs of buying. Sometimes I forget, and my brain just go, um, signs of selling or buying. I need to mark that. Even though we're at a 30-minute level, I need to see signs of selling or buying. There were no real true signs of selling. We did have one here, but price broke above it, so it became basically invalid. Even though we broke up without any um, volume. So right after taking that trade, which was at 42, I took a long at 45, and that made sense. I said, oh, so we broke above and we got the volume, and we held. Um, this should actually be a buy. So I just took the opposite of the trade, and this one was actually a good trade. I took the opposite of the trade. As you can see here, let me expand this so I can see what exactly these things are saying. Because one is the entry, the other one is the exit. So I took the trade as we were moving up. Stop loss below that volume of the underneath the price of the volume candle. So looking for price to move up a little higher. I was looking for price to go to 5665 because that's my 2-to-1 level. This is more of a 1-to-1 level, so I was being somewhat greedy, but not really. right? And then price moved up and then struggled at 5655, and I just took an exit when I saw this big daunting candle. I said, "What the freak is happening here?" And then we pulled up, and then we just couldn't barely get back above. So I took the exit. Should have kept this 5642 entry. So I took an exit, which you can see here at for 125, right? And then after exiting, I did re-enter. So I was in this trade for like 20 minutes, and I just couldn't bear it anymore, and I exit and I re-entered 3 minutes later. I said, screw it. I just try to re-enter if it does decide to go. So I took the third entry around the same spot. I took the third entry, I think right down here somewhere. Let's see. No, I took the third entry here, breaking this. So at 565175. Yeah, so my third entry at 65175. And then I was still looking for a price to move up to this 5-5 level. Price moved to the first area here. I was looking for a price to move up into this level, and I was looking for volume for the exit. But price hit my first sell 5-minute volume bar, and then it freaking tanked on me like crazy. I got this another spike down, like it was freaking insane. That price started moving up, and then we had this little thing. I said okay, and then we just dropped and gave all of this back. This was like a almost like a 10 point candle, 9 point candle. So I was up from 5655175 to 5659, so about 8 points, and they just gave all of it back. And I said, screw it. I got out of this trade when we came back down to like what? What did I exit at? 5648. So right around here, I said I'm not gonna let the price just really demolish my account. So that's when I exit, and upon freaking exiting, um, was it right around here? So price went to my stop loss and then went up all the way into my let me go into the charts. Price went up into my desired level, close to it. 5665 was it? Trying to get into. Yeah. So I'm trying to get there. So price, after stopping me out here, price went all the way back up into this level here, and then that's when I started looking for shorts around midday, because both ES and NQ. So that was my third trade. So I took my fourth trade. I was supposed to walk away, I tell you the truth. And I said, okay, screw it. Since NQ now is at a supply, since ES is now at a supply, and NQ has been at this supply for the longest, maybe we'll get a nice drop. So I like this selling volume here at 1215. And then I looked for a channel break. I did enter before the 5 minute was closed. For this one here, I entered here on this side. Price pushed out of it. Everything looked good. 5662.5 was my stop loss. 5662.5 once again was my stop loss. Price moved up into 5662.5. 562 point, yeah, stopped me out right here. Let me pull up the 1 minute. Price stopped me out at, so this trade was looking like, I think like this. Yeah, that looks about correct. Let's go into the screenshot. Yeah, I entered here, all right, and then my stop loss was right here. So price stopped me out, and then did this. So it did this, consolidated, drop, and then just all the way down. So from wherever that is, from where it stopped me out at, it dropped about 60 points. And I was trying to just probably get like 10 or 12 points. So That one sucked for sure. And I just shut down after that. I just screw it. I already gave you 4 trades, right? And then I only went with 2 ES contracts, and I had my stop loss at 5663, was it? Yeah, 5663. Yeah, I had my stop loss at 5663. It went to 5663.75. So if I had it at 5664, I may have been good, and then I would have been able to at least get something back from the market. Um, but yeah, it went to right to my stop loss, stopped me out, and then reversed. Didn't even go any higher than that. After this 75 here, so it went to like, what is this high? 5663.25. I think that was the high at the time. Yeah, so that was the high at the time, and then pulled down, pulled up, and dropped. So what that looked like on the 5 minute was that I actually needed price to do this. This is what I actually needed, right? And then have my stop loss, and then just let price work itself. Boom, first trade. Could have stopped out here, put my stop loss right up here. He dropped, stop loss here, then here, and then just write it all the way down. In a perfect world, that would have been a perfect trade. Risking what? Risking 5 points, and here we go. It's for 56 points. So I really did need this to close. So I might just have to wait for a 5 minute close, because the 1 minutes are freaking me up. So I just need to wait for a 5 minute close and just really just wait a little longer for my trade setups. That was perfect. So that trade I missed out on. What else? This trade here, where my longs were coming in at now. So these 2 trades worked out in a sense. This one worked out. It went to my level, but I didn't take it to exit. I was looking for a higher price, and price strongly reversed. This one worked out. I just got stopped out. This one worked out. I exit early. This one didn't work out because I was in the wrong direction. So I exit this trade early. I didn't take exit at my take profit or or when the level was reached. And this one I was just stopped out. I just needed a higher stop loss. These 2 trades were buys. When we were down here, I saw this buying candle come in. I said, okay, I like this. So I bought when price broke out of the channel here, but this channel is actually very messed up. I actually don't even know how this channel even worked. Looks like I was trying to I forced this channel. So let's look at how this channel is actually working. This channel was forced. I probably was very emotional during this time. Not even going to front and say it. I probably wasn't. Probably was very emotional. Let's see, like this. Let's put that down like that. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's make this a different color so I can see it. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute to see how price reacted. That did not catch what I wanted it to do. Let's try it again. And this is 45, so it does take us to 50. So where's the 1 minute chart? So here we go, 45 took us to 50. So this wouldn't be good because we're already all out of it, right? Yeah, we're out of it on this one, so it doesn't line up well. So I'd have to readjust or wait, right? Because we're already out of it. So that one doesn't work. Let's go and readjust. Let's remove that. Let's try this. Here we go. Boom. All right. That one worked out well, right? That probably would have been the entry right here. And this one would have been the one that we'd be fighting with. Wouldn't even get us 2-1 because it had this strong volume here, and then it had some more. So that one, but I wouldn't have been stopped out, but it still would have moved in my favor. That one broke out very soon. Probably would have had a better chance waiting for a pullback because it's too high of a risk. This is what, 13 points. I'll wait for another channel within the channel. So let's see here. So maybe like this. That's what it looks like. Yeah, get the pullback on this one because that's way too high. Can't enter there. Price already moving. Stop loss is too high. Maybe enter on this one or here. All right, and then we have this, and there we go. Probably squeeze it in a little bit, but this still would have been better. 2-1. Move my stop loss into a break even area, and then boom. All right. So, and I have to respect this here because this is strong rejection. Rejection here, and a very strong rejection. Would have to just respect that. Probably exit here if I can. So, but I was trying longs down here. I ended up getting stopped out, or I exit this trade early, and it was just no bueno. So what I'm going to do is, and so my entries have been sloppy. It needs to be a little tighter, a little cleaner, and then my directions as well. So my downfall for these today was that I was buying. I was trying to sell when we were still buying. When did my trades come in for sale? 10:43 was my trade came in for sale. And what was let's just go into it. Where was it? The first trade, right? First trade of the day. We were still buying, right? Buy. There was no selling down here. We were still buying. A higher time frame, still buying. Yes, we tried to sell, but couldn't work. Oh, the trade that I did not take was my fault because I didn't add the. Let me clear all of this. I didn't add the news factor. I think I may have it up already. I think I may have it saved. Let's see this August 29th one. No, I don't have it saved. It was a lot of noise. Oh, I do have that saved though. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. This is all worthless. Alright, all of this can go. Can go. Can go. Can go. Go. Can go. Alright, so this is the news candle, 15 minutes. Alright, so this area right here, that is all the news. Price opened up here, pushed up, touched the side, pushed down, and then from here is where we had a strong bounce, and then price continues higher. Alright, so if I had marked that area here, the high and the low, and let's go into the 15 minute and the 30 minutes. Alright, so we had a pullback, not my favorite. I do like this candle here, just don't like what this looks like. Strong buy, sell, weak sell, buy, and then we bought. Nothing here catches my attention. We do have this. I did catch this idea here. We had this selling here that and somewhat created a demand zone because we pushed up. We came back to it, and that's where we bounced. So nothing on any of these time frames said for me to enter this trade. And let's check out the 1 minute, because this is a news one, so I guess 1 minute can fair off. So I did see this happening. This did catch my attention, um, but I didn't take the trade. So if anything, this engulfing candle could have been it. I thought about taking the trade here, but I didn't take it. And then stop loss like that. Wow, that was a beautiful trade. What is that? 4 points, and we went to, wow, that was a beautiful trade. Yep, that was a beautiful trade. Went to 21 points. So I should have respected this news on the 15 minutes after the news, because they have always seemed to like at least give something. Um, and I think that tomorrow we also may have news in the morning. Let me double check, and I'm gonna make sure that I respect that. We do have 8:30, so we had 1, 2, 3 news reports at 8:30. I should have respected that. I will work on respecting these ideas, and also respecting the respecting this here. No, all of this little red and all of this green. So we're still holding. So price came down to it at the open and then pushed up. So this was another thing to like indicate, hey, maybe we can go long. Not gonna lie, I was looking at Nvidia, so longs were not part of my thesis because Nvidia was below, and so I was looking for shorts because of Nvidia. Not gonna lie, Nvidia had a very high input on my thought process, uh, and also because I was watching QQQ or NQ, and Nvidia struggle to get above their supply zones, while ES just kept freaking rising. So it was throwing me off a bit. That's why I kind of went short, where I know that we're still buying. So I was being aggressive. I should have just stayed long. Maybe taking Nvidia back off now that the earnings are done. It was good prior to earnings, and then just keep my QQQ, my NQ, and then my VIX. So that's it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow for my pre-market session, and I'll go from there.